You are listening to the Garden Hour on AM 1140, and we're just going to launch into one of my favorite topics, February. It really isn't one of my really favorite months. However, the days are getting longer and the shadows are a little shorter, so I think February is coming on us. I know we have a lot of snow out there, but we are a little bit winter weary. But my mood starts to come up as we get more light, and I hold on to winter is a little bit hard. I get every year, I think the season gets a little longer, but every season has a reason for being a little longer. So when I think of February, I think of cold and cruel for some, and it's hope to others. But February touches on to March, and that's the month of spring in my mind. February is a bridge month. It crosses over from winter into spring, and instead of rushing forth into a new season, we have to take one more look around at the joy and the life that only February can bring. In my garden, the squirrels are scrambling madly, the cedar waxwings are swarming on my mountain ash, the seed selection from a covey of catalogs is finished, and it allows me to dream of harvesting my next summer's bounty. The other morning I was warming my car and I noticed that the crabapple in the vegetable garden is looking particularly interesting. It was like I was seeing it for the first time. The lines of the branches were sinuous, revealed only because it's bare. The silhouette against the house was so intriguing. Come summer, the limbs are usually covered with leaves, and ripening crabapples become a mere ball of its sturdy self. Driving away from the house, there was a flash of blue wings that caught my eye. It was a blue jay. It seemed to be calling loudly to me to come back and enjoy the view, drink another cup of coffee. However, I can't do that. I have a new routine to keep up. First and foremost, you cannot be a good gardener, and especially in the way I work in the business, because hurting and aching and huffing and puffing just isn't for me. And it's sometimes very hard work. And it's great exercise, but you need to prepare your body just like any other form of exercise or sport you do. In January, I went walking again. And I'm trying to walk not only to get the dog out, to get me out of the house. So I don't walk too far at first, and I usually walk a mile or so for the first few weeks. And then I gradually work up to 4 miles at least 4 times a week. Somewhere I find a certain amount of calm and peace settling in on me, and I find it a relief for my mental stress reducer as it is a physical one. I go to the park or I walk by the river. I go any place that I can look around, even if it is not there, just to get the exercise. The dog thinks that I've lost my mind and I'm finally fulfilling her main mission in life, to walk. You'll find that you'll look forward to the walk every day, and it's not just a special destination for both your mind and body. But even if you start your exercise routine now, it is never really too late. Start today. Spring will be here soon enough. The mating songs will fill the air. More birds will begin looking for materials to feather their nests. Sprouts will show promise of a summer sizzle. Yes, everything has a season, and I savor winter and the gifts she brings and remind myself, without winter, spring would never be.